just about set for football now at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Off we go from South Philly. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59, quarterback Jalen Hurts. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
37. That's good. Eagles, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will dive into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Gun, it's just the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. This brought in out past the 20. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hurts to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Give them 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he will score! Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nakobe Dean in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Jones. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A tough spot here. Third and long. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete. Kylan grabs it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Hurts. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Joe. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession, yes. Indianapolis will hold on to the football. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Covey. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
First down.
A first down throw for Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Carter getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Shotgun now for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Now the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Abdullah now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Jones now on first down. That is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
In motion is Warren. On second down, here's Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jalen Phillips. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. To throw. In, over, on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Throwing to Jones. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth down.
The Colts about to kick this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
One more time, they try Barkley.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to there.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jones. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Hurts.
10-yard line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Quentin Nelson, former All-Pro guard, guilty on that one. To throw is Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Jones. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down.
And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
In motion comes Pittman. Now Jones. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
Saquon going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stuck on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The Colts about set to punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Returnable from the 17. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he tippy-toes around the defenders for a gain of 5 yards. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Second and 4.
Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. They have stopped him short. It's a turnover on downs, and it comes as we hit the 2-minute warning. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw is Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Now a give to Barkley, running right. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Set.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Here's Hurts. Open man. Field is Smith. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And this This was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory.